Oh wait, I forgot one was streaming.
Bro, Curly, send me a vote.
Right, we're live
Spidey
again.
just asked me in the
We're
Ferrari
live again. We're live
in the
again.
Ferrari Discord.
Oh, no
Would you
matter
pack
you're
your
doing.
Latina stepsister?
Yep, it's working now. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it's working. I see it.
Okay.
We've
Are you
only
gonna
got
put
10
the
races,
stream
10
up on
drivers.
Discord?
Yeah, it's a
So I
packed
have to
race.
watch
What
it
do you
from
mean?
you.
Last time we had like 15.
Hey Tony, you're gonna be sharing your screen on Discord.
I
Oh
thought we
yeah,
only had
because then
12,
it
but...
does it delay, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Hey,
because
what do you
otherwise you have
know?
a match.
I'm retarded.
Makes sense.
The fuck? Getting a race ban.
There's like one person from pretty much every
So we
team.
have 8 minutes until I don't get a race ban.
So the only drivers, I mean, only teams that have all their drivers are Invicta, High Tech, no Trident.
Yeah,
Alright, Trident.
Victor and Hyde. Yeah. Dams can't make it.
We just had a player leave.
No,
Was-
no.
Was
We're still on 10.
Bailey might be special potentially.
Bailey might be special. Oh, there's
Bailey
one.
is special. 11. This is a field grid too.
Well, we literally had a field grid.
Hopefully more
yesterday
people
in the
jump in.
race.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Should Mile, he's a FT racer. He just hasn't picked the car yet.
Apparently, Eli is racing over Thomas.
Maybe some people might filter in through quality potentially.
Apparently, apparently Eli is racing over Thomas.
I don't know. Eli racing over Thomas. Where's Eli? He's not in the server yet. He's not in the game.
Yeah. Neither is Thomas.
Oh, Thomas. Yeah, I know Thomas. Thomas is actually not bad. He got like...
Yeah, he's
30
leading the
seconds.
championship.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah, and Eli said he's gonna start over him.
Very interesting news. 5 minutes, 6 minutes before the race. As we have
Yeah, that's
a F11 driver in here, Fierce. He made it 5-5 yesterday. Unfortunately.
Yeah, why doesn't he want to commentate?
Someone's gonna break his streak in Mexico for sure.
Yo, he's not winning in
He's
Mexico.
not winning. Yeah, he's not winning.
Yeah, but me and Nappy
Me and
go.
Moon are
Watch
me and Moon are one
through
towing that
some
race.
Dumb shenanigans. He's gonna win.
Bro, he's what the past. Nah,
Call up an Alpine to take him out.
I think Lozzie's crash
Nobody ever
out
take
at
Fierce out.
yesterday was quite justified.
It was. He was complaining for what?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what
He
I'm saying.
won the race.
That was funny and. That was funny and.
It was
true.
pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
It was really funny. So
Bailey
5
got a
minutes
penalty point
until
now.
I don't have a race ban and this race starts.
Curly, can I get a penalty point to feel included?
yeah.
There's not very many people who haven't gotten a penalty point yet.
Yeah, there's a lot that I haven't gotten. So.
Yeah.
There's nearly more spectating than there is driving.
Thank you. Don't worry, it's gonna stay at 6 for the rest of the season.
I can't view the chat.
I'm just looking at the chat on my phone right now.
Yeah, let
As
me.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
connected
Wait,
to the
yeah,
call on
let me
my
open it on my phone.
PC.
Oh, let me see the chat. Where's the chat? Why can't I see it on my phone?
Oh no.
No.
I should have 2 more people apparently.
Alright. Three minutes until qualifying.
Alright, well, try to win a race.
Can you still moaning, bro?
And if I... What?
Yeah, it's kind of sus, bro.
That's sussy.
What if I moan even louder?
Okay.
Get
Okay.
out,
Just
get
ban
out. Just get
Antonio.
him out.
Hey, God,
And
what? Whoa!
not,
Hello.
bro.
Hey,
No. I did say
hey, man.
we're gonna have a grace period when it hits 9 p.m. EST. Just a 5-minute grace period. Drivers like still can't join because AA is being mean. So just came in, just let you know. I'll let y'all know.
So,
I'm out
what
now.
who drivers are we waiting on?
Dom and Fat Cow because EA is being mean to them. They can't because EA just sucks.
Alright.
So when it hits 9 p.m. EST, we're gonna have a little grace period, and they still can't join. Then we're just gonna start the race.
Alright.
So who do we think is going to win today?
I got Curly.
You got Curly? Who do you think, Antonio?
Where's Adele? Is Adele not racing or?
Adele's moved
Adele got
up to
moved up to
F11.
Oh
F11.
yeah, yeah. I forgot about that.
Kick reserve
Curly
driver.
is probably going to win the race.
Oh no, he's Williams reserve driver, sorry. I think it's either him or Wii Sports was actually putting in some good laps too, so I think it's gonna be a
JR
battle
said he
between
might
two
get a
big cars.
podium. Sob has been
Eventually.
showing us some cool stuff. It is now 9
Mile as well.
o'clock. We should
We
be
have a 5-minute
starting.
grace period.
5-minute grace period, yep.
Yeah. Some people EA aren't working. Who was adding me on Discord?
Turn 1 Mexico is going to be quite horrible. There's definitely going to be a first lap safety car, for sure. Softs are pretty good on Mexico, no? Man.
Yep.
Are
So
softs good on Mexico or no?
I don't know, I haven't done any practice, but me and Nappy are gonna do some practice after this.
Yeah.
If you'd like to
Yeah, I'll
join.
join, yeah, I'll join up. Because in the real race, I think they softs lasted for like 18 laps-ish.
Yeah, I think it's
But
gonna be a
again,
medium hard.
altitude, so it's harder to cool down the tires and the
I think it's gonna be
brakes.
another medium hard.
Maybe.
The
On the
F1 game
bottom.
doesn't like
It's kinda
letting you
boring.
use the softs at all.
At least track limits. Yeah, okay. Track limits is sort of a problem. You got the S's. Oh, Thomas. Thomas is in.
We should have one more person joining as well. I need to look for some F12 drivers because mine can't even drive. His internet is hard.
I think that's the last
Moon, you got
person.
6 penalty points?
That is the last
Yeah, because I
person.
like to feel included.
Damn. You want to be up there with Antonio to join the it's the Aussie 1-2 in the standings now?
Yeah, the thing is, I won't even get any more penalty points for the whole season
Yeah, we know.
because I don't get into any crashes unless if like somebody just, bums me.
I literally just, like, said hello to Chase and Fierce at the start of the race. Then I was literally going to win that race if there wasn't a safety car. Maybe
Bro, that
Fierce
second safety
maybe
car
Fierce
fucked me.
would have caught
Oh,
up, but I
snap,
don't
my
think he
fault,
would have
Shane.
been enough.
If Mikey hadn't taken out my front wing, I probably could have recovered up into onto the podium. But Mikey taking out my front wing just took all my
I would have got a
all my
podium if
stuff
it went
out.
for the last corner, because I got a penalty. I would have got second if I didn't get that. Should be readying up any moment now. Don't really know what's going on with this other guy. Should be readying up any moment now. Hold on, my mic's not.
Oh, I need a second monitor, man.
Hello.
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 Alright, that's better, I think.
I use Opera.
Oh yeah, I use Opera as well.
Oh, yeah, I use Opera.
No, I'm saying you do. I use Firefox.
I like Opera.
I prefer Firefox
Oh,
more because
simply because, like, it's just fun.
I
It's a
just
fun browser.
enjoy Firefox because it has like the fastest download speeds out of any browser. So it's good for me because I do a lot of aesthetic course and modding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, once I get my PC, I'm about to do hella modding and shit.
Yeah, it's good.
What was the first game you got when you got your PC?
Aesthetic course.
Makes sense.
Yeah, then I got iRacing, and I got AMS2. AMS2 is extremely fun. It's probably like the most fun sim. It's not like exactly realistic though,
Alright,
but
we're back.
it feels realistic sort of, but it's fun.
Oh, we're in.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Round 3, isn't it?
One shot qualifying. Who is gonna come out on top? Who's gonna get the advantage? Who's gonna get
Oh, it's
pole
one shot.
position? Here in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Sorry
very
if that was a
interesting.
bit zesty, but
Curly's been running some extremely fast times, so if I had to put my money on it, I put my money on Curly taking pole here for our one-shot quality.
You better not mess up. That's the thing about one shot. If you mess up, that's it.
There's no second chances for the one-shot quality.
I think when I first downloaded the game, I used to think one shot was a glitch. But here we go into qualifying. Gipsy in the lead. Why did I say that? Because we haven't even got past the first turn.
Oh, we got
Here we
Curly in
go.
third. Curly in second.
And it looks like crack babies. Thomas, Curly names are moving. Curly takes pole position as of right now. But can he hold on during these S's? Very fast corners here. Thomas moves
Very
up into
beautiful
second.
job.
Ducky's moving up quite a few places. Oh, he takes pole. Can he steal Curly's pole position? As they are constantly moving back and forth. Here we go down this DRS back straight. As Curly still has the lead coming down here. Sorry, I don't have the lap data. There we go. And NASCAR's
King
retired.
retires.
Probably invalidated, maybe. But Curly still has the lead. And Sob is not far behind. Ducky isn't far behind either. This is going to be a very close race. If they can get it right. Here we go around these last few corners here in Austin. Can Curly make sure he does get the pole position? It looks like he is. Oh, no way! Ducky at the
steals
last
pole.
second steals
Oh.
pole position. Curly
Curly
would
had
not
a
be
snapper
happy.
oversteer at the last corner.
He has some work to do. That is very unfortunate for Curly. Very close qualifying, but it wasn't as close as the F11 race yesterday. I think the top 5 were within a tenth of each other. But, yeah. You got JR in 7th. He said he was going to get a podium. But
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see how the race progresses, of course, with different tire strategy, so on and so forth.
as we wait for the players to load in.
I'm gonna go grab
Now, this
myself.
changes things. Who do we think is still going to win the race? Maybe Ducky can have a chance.
I don't know, because now Curly has to go around either the inside or the outside.
Curly does have that inside line.
It's hard to keep a pole in Coda.
It's taking pretty long for our players to load here. Oh, here we go, formation lap. Let's see who's gonna... Do we get any entertainment in the formation lap? No, I don't think we do. I think the drivers are gonna behave themselves. Oh! I think that was Sob and Ducky ran into each other. One of the AIX cars ran into the Trident of Ducky, but I don't think they got penalised, no? Yeah, I don't think they got penalised. So Curly is going to have the advantage here. He's going to have the warmer tyres and hope probably a better grid park, as he's just flying ahead of the rest of the grid right now. This track is just so nice looking. This Ducky is just sitting there waiting for the rest of the drivers. Here comes Curly. Can he get a decent grid park? Because if he does, he's just finishing warming up his tyres. So if he can get a decent grid park, then he should have that inside line and get past Ducky. And he does get a good grid park, not the best. Still, so does pretty much everyone else on the grid.
Seems to come back just in time for the race start.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Austin. And the Texas Grand Prix is underway. Let's see who gets the best start. I think Ducky is going to hold the first place as Curly goes down the inside, and I think Ducky just keeps the lead. Curly with a very bold and brave dive there into the first turn. Here we go through the S's. Curly still stays close. There's a bit of a midfield battle going on between JR, Gypsy and Caesar. Oh, and Ducky is pulled away from Curly there. Looks like he made a mistake. But this is a dream start for Ducky coming onto this DRS straight.
Yeah, this is just absolutely perfect for Ducky. He's already gotten Curly outside of DRS range, and he's going to be looking to keep pulling away, but it seems as if Curly has a lower downforce setup here. He's catching a fair bit down the straight, so he may potentially rake him in through the next coming laps.
Jeez, and there's cars everywhere going through this third sector. Very close to each other as Relentless. Oh, and
and that's a big crash.
There is major
Oh my
contact.
goodness!
It's straight into the wall.
What a smash.
The Halo saving Restless Juice from losing his head just then,
Yep.
as he's completely wedged under the other car.
Oh.
And they seem to have minimal damage, so
And
they may.
is
Oh,
that
there's
JR?
another crash.
There's wings.
Contact.
That has to be a safety car. There is a safety car.
There's debris all
I
across
think
the
it's a
track
virtual
there.
safety car, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a VSC just to clean up. Yeah, it's a VSC to clean up the
More
debris.
contact down the back straight.
And
This is
we
just
report
wow.
more contact round the back straight. But very, very chaotic opening.
A very
lap here.
spicy start. You know, we may have a small field here, but it's definitely still producing an interesting race.
As I think people are overtaking under the safety car.
Oh, and as we see, oh, that's a bit of contact there from Cesar Goated, and that takes off JR's whole front wing there. JR's missing his whole front wing, and he's going to have to pit next lap. That is just devastating for his race now. He's going to be just absolutely praying there's a safety car
Yeah, it is a virtual safety
later
car.
into the race. Yeah, he's going to need a full one to bring him back into the race after the damage he's sustained. He's going to lose a lot of time coming into the pits now, and that's going to heavily impact his strategy too. He may have to go on to hards here and try and carry them to the end of the race.
And we go racing. Flags are waving green, and that sort of brings Curly back into play here. If he can bring back
He can rein in Ducky here. As you see, Wii Sports also moves up into P3, passing Mile Proto, meaning that's now a 2-3 for both the for Curly's team here.
That's a big lockup for
And JR's coming straight into the pits here. He cannot afford to stay out on that front wing. He's going to lose more time. As you see, somebody was parked there in the middle of the pit lane. As you see side-by-side battle here between Thomas Games and SOB Parker, the two teammates. And SOB Parker moves through into 5th position. As we go on board here, flying through the S's. We're going to see, as SOB Parker goes a little bit wide there, that's going to give him a track limits warning. He's already given himself a 3-second penalty. He doesn't want to give himself another, as NASCAR King gives himself a 3-second penalty here. These drivers are close, coming down to the hairpin. And SOB Parker's going to brake slightly early there. He wants to keep the DRS possibly. And the two teammates are going to fly through past Mile Proto here. That's just disastrous for him, as he's not going to have the DRS to keep up with them.
The straight line speed is sort of helping him here with Miles.
Yeah, he did have a little bit of slipstream there, so that might have potentially kept him in with them. But Parker's definitely going to be wanting to catch that gap up to the two Invicta cars and bring out a fight for the podium. As we have a caution in sector 1 here. That was Restless Juice going slowly through the S's. As we see Parker, he's sort of fairways off of Wii Sports here, and he's going to be working hard to make that gap up.
As we watch Gipsy, as he's pretty much one of the very few drivers that have DRS here. As he's chasing down Mile for 6. Can he? And there's big contact.
Oh, it's big, and they both spin. There's more contact there. Oh, that's just devastating for the two of them.
Is not gonna have very fun time talking to the stewards after that one. Gipsy with a very interesting dive bomb there. Just ran straight into the back of him.
It's taken off his front right end plate too, and he's gonna have to come into the pits for that, and he's potentially also going to be getting a track limits penalty very soon here, because he seems to be going within the white lines on the insides of these corners here, and Mario may potentially have some diffuser or floor damage here from that contact. As we see, Gypsy's going to have the DRS on him here. Can he get past? He's got more straight line speed already. And no, he doesn't have the DRS, sorry. I think he's not using the DRS. But they're going to side by side into the corner here. And they're really close, and he cuts right over the chicane there. It's going to give him another... He cuts right over the hairpin, that's going to give him another 3 seconds. But he gets past Mile. Some might argue that was an illegal overtake, cutting within the track limits. But he's gotten past, and he's going to be looking to potentially pull away or come in for a pit stop this lap to replace his front wing.
Let's have a look at our
He could...
strategies here. The bottom half of the grid is started on medium. They're trying to go the long one.
No, they all came in after the VSC from damage.
So maybe that will work out for them. We will see as
They could possibly carry it to the end.
they could.
I'm interested. Yeah, there seems to be no battles currently on track. Seems to be people just settling into a rhythm, pulling out the gaps they need, of course.
We just watch this gap extend between our leader, Ducky, and Curly. Just watching him just extend that gap. Curly, I think, does have a straight line advantage, as we did see
There's a caution in sector 3 here.
there is a
Who was that?
caution.
Can we take a look at that?
Oh, and
Someone stopped on the last corner. That's Grand T Pants. He spun it.
And struggling to get the car going again, but he does get it going, but that's going to affect his race a bit.
Yeah, I'd say most of these mediums guys, if they're not carrying their tires to the end, they're pretty much out of contention for any real fulfilling results here.
I don't think any of the medium runners here are going to... Oh, and Curly goes into the pits.
Coming in for his stop now, probably switching on to the mediums here, I would say. Carrying those to the end.
Let's see what Ducky does here. Is he going to try to do the undercut here? Wasn't a very quick getaway, but...
Yeah, he could possibly get an undercut here on Ducky, and that could close down the gap to a range where he is in DRS, which will definitely bring him a massive advantage, because when Ducky comes out of the pits as well, his tires aren't going to be fully heated, which means he's also going to have more grip than Ducky when he comes out the pits. So it's going to be interesting. He's going to put in a very fast lap here to try and close up that gap.
As we see, how will Ducky react?
I think he's definitely going to be coming in this lap. He can't afford to be undercut by Curly, because he'll be in a Invicta sandwich then, and you know, you could have Curly backing him up into Wii Sports, and that's not something he's going to want.
Indeed. Still no battles going on, but after all of our drivers pit, there should be some action.
As there's another caution in sector 3 here, that was Restless Juice, I think, going off track.
I think it was.
But the question is Ducky going to come into this pits? I think if he's playing it smart, he should come
I
in.
think he is. Yeah, he is. He's coming
He
into
dives
the pits.
into the pits now. He's using all the track there. He wants to make sure he gets it the fastest stop he possibly can.
As we now watch Curly.
Oh, and who's that spinning? Who was that
Who's that
spinning?
guy?
That was NASCAR King. That was NASCAR King who was slipping and sliding, I think, or might have been Grand T Pants potentially. But yeah, we have multiple people coming into the pits.
Curly
As we could.
it's going to be very
It's gonna be close.
And there is a yellow caution in sector 1, I think.
That's Restless Juice. That's stopped on track.
Yep. He's gone back on now, but I think Ducky is going to get ahead. He
Ducky
does,
has overcut him.
and he has overcut him.
Ducky has overcut him. He's extended the gap there by about a second to 2 seconds there.
The gap used to be 2 seconds, but again, Curly is going to have the warmer tyres, and he is cutting that gap down by a lot. And he might...
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah, and he has.
I think Curly is potentially running a lower downforce setup, and that's potentially why he's a lot slower through the corners, but seems to be a lot faster down that long straight. As I see, Mile Proto moving out the way for his teammate. Team orders.
Mile...
And giving him the
looking to load
DRS.
up Curly here to help his teammate.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Let's watch on board with these. But Curly does get past him, didn't really do a good job there. Now that leaves him vulnerable to Ducky and then Curly. But Ducky's still increasing that gap. So I don't think Curly's strategy really works for him.
Yeah, I think Ducky, if he can just keep a nice consistent pace here, has got the win sitting in his lap currently, so it's all his to lose. He just really has to keep a nice consistent pace, not wear out his tires too quick,
Well,
and the win is his.
comes into the pits. fresh set of mediums waiting for him. Quick stop there by Trident Crew. SB going to be close at pit exit between the two, and he spun.
Oh, and Mile
there
does
is
a big
contact.
spin, and I think he just lost a bit of front wing there, crack babies, from that piece of contact. So we can get a view of his front wing here. He did. He lost his right end plate from that contact. I think that's definitely going to be reviewed by the stewards from Mile having a erratic driving there coming out the pits. That's going to heavily impact Crack Baby's race now. He was slowly creeping back into the race after getting some early damage, and that's just put the nail in the coffin for him. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be the race. No one's really close to each other. Except Crack Baby.
No, those first laps... The first lap incidents sort of separated everyone, unfortunately, and we've been dealt a sort of boring race here, but I'm sure it hasn't been boring for the drivers. They've been fighting hard to gain any time here, and there's a caution in Sector 2. That seems to just be Restless Juice moving out the way for blue flags.
JR getting close to NASCAR here.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
He
Could see
make
JR potentially salvage some more points here.
everyone getting penalties at the moment. I think Ducky set a new fastest lap. I think it was like a few minutes
We should
ago.
potentially take a look at the penalties here if we can get a look here.
Yeah,
Because that's going to contribute possibly to the race result. As you see, JR is a 10 seconds, so I think he may have been speeding into the pits potentially. That might have been what given him that penalty. Either that or the contact potentially from the first lap incidents.
I think NASCAR was a bit wobbly there into turn 1. JR now in DRS.
He is in hunt mode at the moment. He wants to get past NASCAR King as quickly as possible because he needs to get past him and then make a 10-second gap. So he's not going to be messing around here. He's going to be... He's going to be like a wolf hunting its prey. He's going to pounce here down the DRS straight. He's going to have a lot of overspeed coming into this hairpin. He might even get the move done before we even get into the braking zone here. As we see, NASCAR King going defensive on the inside, JR on the outside. JR's cleared him here.
Oh, and
But NASCAR King dives it.
And he's kept the position.
And he somehow pulls up for the corner. He somehow pulls up for the corner.
What
What a defense from NASCAR. As JR switchbacks him there. Gives him the old switcheroo. And says goodbye. Now he's going to take off here. Try and form a 10-second gap, hopefully. But we might potentially have a bit of a battle here on our hands between these two.
NASCAR, is he too far back to make the dive?
I think he's potentially... He doesn't seem to really have the pace that JR has. I think he's too far back here, but he's taking a look as he's going to reset here, potentially. Oh, send it around the outside. He doesn't get enough of a run over JR, but he's going around the outside here. As we come into the S's, he's going to dig better and back out of it. He does not want to have any contact through here and potentially cause himself some front wing damage. As he seems to be losing a lot of time through the S's here, not taking good lines here. And he's already out of DRS range, just from a couple corners.
I think he's just in though. He's out.
I think JR is definitely going to be driving hard here to try and pull out that 10-second gap now on NASCAR. NASCAR seems to be struggling.
5 laps
There's a caution in Sector 1. That's Grant Pants stopped on track, I believe.
What is he doing?
As he's gone off into the grass again. And now Wii Sports, I believe, is coming up on him here. He's going to get out the way here. Does not want to impede the third place runner currently. As we haven't talked about this, but SOB Parker is, as we see NASCAR King up the inside of JR here. What did we miss? JR possibly making a mistake for NASCAR to come up, but gonna fly down here, down to the second last corner we go. Things better. Gonna be playing to get a good exit out the last corner so we can get it run right up the.
He is closing up as the Red
He hits
Bull
JR the rear
smashes
end,
into JR.
and that spins him out. And JR has been spun round. Oh my gosh, it just gets worse for JR today.
I wonder what the owner of the F11 league is gonna have to say about that one.
It's going to be an interesting discussion between the drivers after this race. There's definitely going to be some crude words said to each other with some of the incidents we've seen here. As I was going to say, I'd like to mention Parker has quietly been creeping up to the back end of Wii Sports here. As we see, the gap's down to 2.4 seconds, 2.5 seconds in fact. It was previously around 7 seconds, so he's been slowly creeping up onto the rear end here. And I think he might potentially, by the last lap, as we see Curly receives a time penalty for corner cutting, but he seems to be outside the range of Wii Sports, and that's definitely gonna put a nail in the coffin for any hopes of winning today.
He does need to push a bit, unless I think Wii Sports isn't going to push to let his teammate have that second place. But you never know.
I think Parker potentially could catch up to Wii Sports as well. As we see, Restless Juice is retired here at turn 1, I think. Or he's sitting at turn 1, sorry.
It looks like Grant
Just,
is fixing his front wing. Or is he... I don't know why he's bitten.
Just a horrid race for some people. It seems to have 2 drivers a lap down at the moment. Restless Juice is multiple laps down. It's just a disastrous affair for those 2.
So,
As we see, Parker's he's keeping that gap. He's managing it currently.
he is doing a very good job at managing that gap. He is matching his pace. And he's cutting down the time now. I think he gets him through
As we see,
these S's.
Parker has a penalty as well now. He has a track cuts penalty, so he's gonna want to full push here if he wants to make a vie for the podium.
I think his car is quicker through these tight and twisty corners in the third sector. And it's now down to 2 seconds.
It seems that both the Invicta cars are running lower downforce setups as they seem to be rocket ships down the straights, but through the corners they're not so fast as some of the other cars. It's going to be interesting here to see if Parker can get behind Wii Sports and then make a 3-second gap. I think he can get past him here, but making the 3-second gap, that's another question. You see, he's very fast through these S's, keeping that gap even to Wii Sports.
I think he does gain most of that time in the third sector.
As he goes a bit wide there, that's going to be a track limit warning. He doesn't want to give himself 6 seconds of penalty because that's going to make his... as we see, Wii Sports gets a penalty, so that brings him back into the race now. Parker doesn't have to worry about his 3-second penalty. He just has to get past Wii Sports here. So he's going to be seeing that, and he's going to be pushing a lot harder now to try and catch up to Wii Sports and make a move for the podium here.
And I think there is a
try and get
caution in
AIX.
sector 1. I think it's
I think that is
again.
potentially getting out of the way as he
not having a good
spins.
race.
He keeps spinning. As we see here, he's not having a very fun time.
Joins back onto the track.
As who's that? That's NASCAR King, I think, potentially coming up behind him here. NASCAR King and Cesar Gertrude.
Is catching up, and he goes off the track. That might be a safety car. Or a
He's taking out his front wing. I think that may be fine due to the fact that it is on the side of the track. But Restless Juice just having a horrid race today. As we see, Cesar Gertrude might potentially be within DRS range. As we see, Parker cut down the gap even more. He's pushing hard. Wants to get up to Wii Sports and he wants to have a podium today. And might also take a mention to Ducky here. Ducky has pretty much doubled his gap here, so he is in the flow state at the moment. Is currently just pulling away from Curly at the moment.
Cruising down to these final few laps of the race as Sob is cutting that time more and more.
Shortening the gap even more. We might see him a DRS range within the next lap potentially with how fast he's cutting down that gap now.
Let's watch this battle with Caesar.
Caesar's within DRS now.
As
are we going to see
on that gap between Sob and Wii Sports?
Very much so. We need to keep an eye on who's going to go for the win here. Oh, not the win, sorry, for the podium.
Curly made a mistake.
Very close. As Curly's made a massive mistake, that gap now extends to 10 seconds. And I think
we're gonna have a three-way battle for second place.
We will. And here is Wii Sports. Sorry we had to miss that battle, but now all the three of the cars, 2, 3, and 4th place, are now very, very close together.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting battle here.
I think Curly is vulnerable to his teammate here. But will his teammate take the points away from him? As I think NASCAR gets past Caesar. As we're having a pretty good battle right now. Let's watch on for a second. And they're nearly coming down to this DRS straight here. As Sob saw that very close there. We had to skip that battle here because this is for the points. Can Sob make the dive? He's a bit too far back. But I think Wii Sports is just playing the team game here, not letting him get past so that his teammate can get the extra points here. It's very close to him there. As we come to the final lap, nearly the final lap of this race.
As I've seen a thing here, NASCAR King has an orange floor damage and red diffuser and red rear wing. That is why he has dropped so far off of Crack Babies after their little incident. I see the two teammates fighting here.
Wii Sports gets very close to the back of Curly. He's going to be not liking this.
This is extremely close. This is nerve-wracking, nail-biting driving at the moment. You don't want to see two teammates wreck into each other, but they're battling extremely hard here. And Parker's going to be sitting behind these two. Parker seems to be right on the rear end of Wii Sports right now. As everyone is so close at the moment. I think if we can go to a TV view here, we can get a better view of what's going to happen down the straight. Here's Parker down the inside there of Wii Sports. Oh, he backs out of it. And Wii Sports, I think, is too far back from his teammate here to make a move. Same with Parker, too far back from Wii Sports to make a move on him. No, we might see Wii Sports go for a move. He decides not to, backs out of it, choosing to play. Oh, and Caesar goaded, disqualified from the session, as well as I Love Croc Babies,
This battle is
both
fading
disqualified.
as we see Ducky cruise. He has had a very, very comfortable race. He will go on to win.
And JR has been
US
disqualified
Grand
too.
Prix. As
We've had, sorry to interrupt you, but we've had 3 disques right at the end of the race for not choosing 2 different tire compounds here. Both the HRT cars disqualified. As we see Invicta getting a double podium today. They'll love that for the Constructors' Championship. And Parker just barely missing out on podium there. It's very unfortunate.
good
But as you
points
see,
for AIX, Thomas and Sub in 4th, and Ducky, most importantly, wins this race. How is that going to develop in the Drivers' Championship? I do not know, because I've not seen the standings. But I think he will be very close to Curly. As we see, I think most of our drivers are crossing the line now. Just waiting on NASCAR. And that is race over. I think Ducky had a super good reaction time off the line there at the start of the race, which is the most important here, because if you don't, you're really vulnerable into the first turn. As that is a very, very crucial 28 points. As let's get some of our drivers in here for an
I'd like to
interview.
get I think I'd like to get JR in here first.
Yes.
That'd be who I'd like to talk to with
Curly's in here right now.
that incident he had,
Alright,
where he got span out there.
Oh, Curly.
Hello.
You had very
Oh, we got
high
Curly in here.
expectations for that race. How did you feel? Didn't get the best race start there. There had been an oversteer in qualifying. How did that affect your race?
Yeah, the oversteer, I definitely felt like I could have done a much better lap. I felt like 2, 3 corners, I fucking lost it. And then the race start, I tried to send a clip. I tried to take a clip of the race start, and then the AI lost me a second, and then from there it kind of fell out. But then towards the end, we had a little fun. We drove Wii over the finish line. We got some big team points.
I think that's
Parker was right on our ass.
He was. We did see that battle.
I dropped way off to go get him, but I got him.
Okay, as this final question, I don't really know the driver's standings here, but is Ducky close to you? How does that affect you? And that now puts a bit of pressure on you as Ducky is.
Yeah, this is actually Ducky's first race, I believe. Ducky, from what I know, is like 6th in the state of Pennsylvania in go-karting, so I know he's already good, so I know he's going to be tough to beat no matter what he does.
Alright, well, good race for you there. Podium, team points, constructors is good. Drivers' Championship is another story. We will wait until the next race.
You want me to drag my team up? Oh.
So we will see you in whatever
Thank you.
race is next. I don't know what the race. Who else should we get in here?
Potentially, we could
JR,
get JR in here if he's willing to join. Ask him about what
JR.
happened with
Alright, who is moving me? They're losing staff right now.
No. It's an interview, okay?
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Because I was
interviewing you
confused because
about,
I was trying to talk to in VC1. Okay, so there's some dumb ass motherfuckers in this server, bro. I swear to God.
we saw your incident where you got
NASCAR
rear-ended
King
by, I think it
needs
was
to be
NASCAR
banned,
King.
and Gypsy Danger needs to be banned. They are ridiculous drivers. I drive with the racing line on. I drive with the racing line on so that I can see when I need to brake because I'm terrible at this game, okay? So I brake when it turns red in front of me and my front wing is on the red because that's when you brake, right? And boom, I get rear-ended. Like, that is ridiculous. And then I get DSQ'd and I started on softs and then I ended on mediums because I apparently didn't use both compounds, which is ridiculous because I used both compounds.
I think when you
I hate
the
this game.
safety car.
No, it wasn't under VSC. It was
VSC.
it was after VSC was over. It was during whatever time it
Steward's
was that
office is
wasn't
going to be
VSC.
very busy.
Yeah.
All
But people need to learn how to drive because people can't drive. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Alright. As we head to the next race. I don't know. Alright, we'll see. You guys. Oh, let's see. Your mic sounds so far. Yeah, no, try to fix that. W12 is chaotic. F11 so much better. That's because I'm an F11. That's why I make it so good. To answer your question, Curly is the fierce of second place. Okay. And on that note, we will end the stream. Thank you to whoever watched. I don't really know. Goodbye.